U.S stocks Wall Street gains on U.S. China trade optimism. By Reuters, March 15, 2019, 10:02 a.m. Photo: Shutterstock. Xinhua news agency says trade talks making progress. Oracle. Adobe fall after revenue forecasts disappoint. Amazon gains after brokerage upgrades to overweight. Facebook drops after product chief exit. Indexes up. Dow 0.10 PCT, S&P 0.21 PCT, Nasdaq 0.33 PCT. Updates to open. By Amy Karen Daniel. March 15, Reuters. U.S. stocks rose on Friday as investors took heart from positive signs regarding trade talks between the United States and China and after UK lawmakers voted to delay a potentially chaotic exit from the European Union. China's state-run news agency said Washington and Beijing are making further substantive progress on trade talks. The report came as a relief after news that a summit to seal a deal between the two sides will not happen at March end. Newsm. Reuters.com. NB9 and 20G02 Gern. Newsm. Reuters.com. NL1 and 2110 ZG. Chip makers, which get a large portion of their revenue from China, rose, with the Philadelphia SE Chip Index. Stocks up 2.04%. Markets could hit new record highs if the trade issue with China is resolved, so anytime you get a positive story on that front, it's going to put a positive spin on the market, said Randy Frederick, Vice President of Trading and Derivatives for Charles Schwab in Austin, Texas. Brexit is another issue for markets and looks like there might be an extension, and that could be a part of the optimism as well. British lawmakers voted to seek a delay in Britain's exit from the European Union on Thursday, setting the stage for Prime Minister Theresa May to renew efforts to get her divorce deal approved by Parliament next week. Newsm. Reuters.com. NL8 and 2112 BD. Domestic data showed manufacturing output fell for a second straight month in February, the latest evidence of a sharp slowdown in economic growth early in the first quarter. Newsm. Reuters.com. FOMC4A. The report comes after a batch of data this week that underscored the Federal Reserve's patient stance on future interest rate hikes, which has helped S&P 500 rise 2.6%, its biggest weekly gain in nearly 2 months. The benchmark S&P is now just about 4% away from its record closing high in September. At 9:38 a.m. ET, the Dow Jones Industrial Average (DJI) was up 25.33 points, or 0.10%, at 25,735.27. The S&P 500 (SPX) was up 5.89 points, or 0.21%, at 2,814.37, and the Nasdaq Composite (IQD) was up 24.99 points, or 0.33%, at 7,655.90. Volatility may rise during the session on account of quadruple witching, as investors unwind interests in futures and options contracts prior to expiration. Consumer discretionary stocks rose 0.49%, the most among S&P sectors trading higher, boosted by Amazon.com Inc. AMZNO. The online retailer gained 0.9% after brokerage KeyBank upgraded its shares to overweight. Software maker Oracle Corp. ORCLN fell 3%, while Photoshop maker Adobe Inc. ADBO tumbled 5% after the forecast current quarter revenue below analysts' estimates. Newsm. Reuters.com. NL3 and 2114 T. Yorn. Newsm. Reuters.com. NL3 and 2114 Facebook Inc. FBO dropped 2.3% after its chief product officer Chris Cox exited the social media giant. Newsm. Reuters.com. NL3 and 2114 U8. Advancing issues outnumbered decliners for a 2.33 to 1 ratio in the New York Stock Exchange and a 1.59 to 1 ratio on the Nasdaq. The S&P index recorded 30 new 52-week highs and no new low, while the Nasdaq recorded 30 new highs and 7 new lows. Reporting by Amy Karen Daniel.